All right, we are rolling. I tried to get some ads out of the way. I've changed a bunch of the stream. So we're going to get started here. So we last left off. I think we just got done killing Calphite Queen the first time. Um, let's see if we can go to Port Piscalaris, whatever it's called. Um, we're gonna look for our angler spawn. So we'll bank our bag here and we'll pray at this altar while we're here. We're gonna farm some food. Probably gonna go look at trying to do some Calphite Queen. We're trying to get the Echo Orb so we can get the Drygore Blowpipe. We've been fishing some sharks. Looking now at trying to fish anglers. We now can fish anglers. So we're just stacking up food, stacking up supplies. We have a lot of potions. We've been using the Demon Butler to collect herbs. So there's another 891 KXP, 89. We're getting there. Free XP, free XP. Now, the probably one of the big probably one of the big things we've looked at is getting for one herb supplies, and then while we're fishing this, we're stacking mahogany planks when we had our butler doing logs to planks, so we're getting some fletching XP there. Really not even, to be honest, worth wasting our time on the ore option. It's only 4 ore per minute into bars. I just don't think that that's valuable in any way. I just think that it's just not. He can process like 25 bowstring, 10 unfinished potions per minute. That's way more value than 4 ore. You know what I mean? So I think that just using it to get those skills up in the background's 100% worth it. We'll do like construction fletching off of the same skill together. So we're just gonna catch some anglers. They're gonna auto cook, so saves us all time, keeps things entertaining. Um, so while we're sitting here, I know we've got the stream started. Um, so we have a bunch of new features here. Um, just kind of going over some of the new changes on the stream. Um, we have a lot. Um, a lot of new changes. So we've updated our panel, so that way our panel now is shows our PC build. It shows our just a little bit of about me. We have our cheesy change rats, our hydrat, um, and essentially we've introduced our official currency, which is cheese change. As King of the Rats, it's got to be rat themed, right? I mean, it makes sense. So, Old Man Reaper, King of the Rats, here we are. So, a lot of this, the cheesy change, I've added rewards you can now claim. So I'm hearing your feedback. I've gotten a lot of feedback on having a hydrate or some rewards to cash in the points for, to get a little bit more information on the stream just in general. I've officially added a private and public tip menu where you can tip privately or publicly. If you'd like to have an alert come up, you can do it publicly. If you'd like to not have any alerts come up and just donate to the cause, donate to what we're doing, donate to the content, donate to just us continuing to put a lot of time into making content for YouTube, making content for shorts, making content, coming up with ideas, spending time trying to find new ways to play RuneScape or quote unquote break RuneScape. It's much appreciated. That's what that's for. We do have a menu in there that you can also use to access my backpack equipment, worn equipment, my skills, and quests done in game. So on the Twitch panel, you're actually able to edit and go through the stuff live as I'm doing stuff, so you don't have to ask what gear am I wearing. It's basically an interactive backpack option. It's really cool. It's probably one of my favorite plugins. So that's about it. I'm really genuinely excited to see I'm really genuinely excited to see where this goes. We've had such a great response so far. We've had such a great response. We've had people that our YouTube is blowing up. Our YouTube Shorts is blowing up. The response we've gotten from y'all on Twitch is phenomenal. It's way more than what I was expecting starting a stream. So just again, a big thank you, and just a big thank you for everything. I have adjusted ads as well. That's one of the big changes I made. I didn't understand ads. I didn't understand ads when I started doing this, like the timing, the config, how that's set up. So I'm trying to get better at that, and trying to learn how to do this in a little bit more of a professional way, so it's more entertainment oriented and content oriented. I don't like the idea of an ad coming up right when you join the stream. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of an ad coming up every 30 minutes. RuneScape's a very marathon style game, so there isn't, like, 30 minutes goes by in no time. I'm sure anybody who plays RuneScape can understand that, can relate to that. So I think overall that's kind of where we're at, where we're starting. I think going forward, we'll probably end up moving back into our Iron Man Slayer lock. We're gonna do that sometime soon, as well as on top of the Slayer lock, we've also got some fun ideas for Northwest only accounts. We also have ideas for, um, you know, I don't want to even say region locked accounts, but potentially region locked accounts. We're kind of region locking right now with our Slayerman account. I'd say that's probably on the horizon right now. We may stream other games going, down the road. I'm not sure. Overall, I've played RuneScape a really long time. I think it's a really chill game to stream. Um, there is a lot of fun content on here, and there's a ton to learn. I'm learning new stuff all the time, so most of my knowledge is uh, outdated, or I should say old. It's not something you can just find anymore. Maybe a certain person has something in game, or something like that. So I think going forward, though, I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're going to do. So just wanted to give a rundown real quick of everything we've been working on, everything we've done to keep the stream rolling, to keep things going. I know everybody's playing leagues right now, so maybe some of the information I can give is relevant to you and relevant to leagues. Um, there's a bank right here, actually. Hang on just a second. So what we're looking at is, forgot we had spirit flakes this whole time. We've got a lot of them actually. This should speed some things up pretty substantially for us. There we go. Now we're not getting XP for the second one, but we'll catch twice as many and we'll cook twice as many. So we have 6 anglerfish, so we're actually going to be making double time. I believe there's another task for cooking anglerfish, if I'm not mistaken. Catch 150, so that means we're getting close. I don't know, really. I'm not. Leagues has been like the blowpipe's fun and getting all that stuff's fun, but been itching to get back to the main lately, so really want to get back to doing some Doom, learning. I think we're right now our record is we're very new to Doom. We just did the final Dawn quest last week or the week before. Right now we're at wave 4. I think I think we've got the majority of the boss down. We've not been doing a lot of Doom. We've been doing leagues, obviously, but I think we're getting it, putting the pieces together, right? Learning the little mechanics here and there, and yeah, really excited to try to go for that. Get an Avernic Treads drop. That'd be cool. I mean, we're burning through these anglers. The Spirit Flakes are going to help us out here as we auto cook all this. We should be able to stack quite a bit of anglers pretty quickly, I would imagine. Um, we also have to fish some Karambwans at some point, too. It is. Now, there's a couple other tasks for Temperos. I'm sure we'll go back to Temperos. I'm not really too worried about that. Winter Todd's in the same boat. I guess they have a 10, 25, and a 50 there. Pyromancer's Garb's another piece there. That's 99 fire making for sure at Wintertod. That's not content that is really like too exciting. I know this isn't very exciting right now, but yeah, it's not very exciting. So I try to do that when I'm offline, and come back with the results. We've skipped a lot of these medium tasks. I'm sure that we'll come back and get some of them, the clue ones where you've not been really good at doing. We're kind of, I think we have like 1,500 easy clues in the bank. We're we're just not really doing anything. Um, the hunter rumors, how you get the Quetzal feed bags, you know, 10 frost crabs. That's an easy one. We can do that in there. The interior dark cave in Varlamore, we can do for sure. We're at 9 KC of Moon's Apparel. We're actually one range level away from Huey Codal Armor. So we've got some stuff going on, you know. Some idea what we want to do. When we get to 150 here, that'll put us at what, 250 anglers or something like that. So we'll probably be able to just move on from there. I don't need to farm 99 here. I'm just trying to get us some food for some boss and stuff, you know. I know Perilous Moons doesn't ask for it, but we need to do some Huey Codal. We need to do some we need to do some Moon's Apparel. We need to do some we need to do quite a bit of stuff actually. Calphite Queen, we need the Echo Orb. We did beat Echo Moxliatl. We got our hammers there. The hammers do have a 10% Demon Bane percentage, so we do want to try Yama at some point. This also requires us to do a Donafly build. Because the purging staff and stuff is blocked by region right now, we're not able to do that. So I think that's enough right now. I think we've got like probably close to 300 or 500 sharks and then 250 anglers, so we should be good. Yeah, we're good. So there we go. So there's an option for us to go into a dark cave. There was an option for us to those are extra items. There it is. So let's run around, do some tasks real quick. Our potions tab is getting pretty wild. As you can see here, we have plenty of potions. Potions won't be a problem in the near future. So looking at tasks, defeat 10 frost crabs, we can go do that. Enter a dark cave in Varlamore, we can go do that. Equip a piece of Huey Codal Armor, we need to get a range level for that. Our new demonic pack gives us a range attack, a chance of a range attack. Either way, we'll get the range level, whether as we melee or as we range. So let's start in Varlamore. Let's just start off on the. We'll actually do the Darkspire spawn here. Or Dark Frost, whatever. Proudspire. Oop. Nope. That's not where we wanted to go. So the dark cave that it tells you not to go into. We can go kill the rock crabs now. But there is a cave. Where did I see this? I remember... I think it's there. Okay, let's go kill our frost crabs real quick. Might see 89 agility here. Hey, Render, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. I hope you get to see all the new changes I've made. I have an official currency cheese change. I've added a Hydrat and with a bowl for Tears of Guthix, and he reminds us to hydrate when you redeem your cheese change. We've also got a bunch of other content. I'm also pushing ads off so you don't get an ad when you first join the stream. I've got that set up. Ads will just run 3 minutes every 60 minutes. It's the best I can do. We're doing some challenges right now. Killing frost crabs. Nothing exciting. Just wanted to update you. I heard your feedback, started looking into that. Some of this is new to me, so I gotta go learn what I need to do. So... do we go kill a Moxley-Ottle a couple times just cause? You know, win in Rome, right? I don't know what else we're missing, but... Alright, there's our rock for the frost crabs. Let's go. I pinned your Elmos. Your first one here. Your message is pinned for the rest of the stream. Can't say I'll do that every time, but it is happening. Dizzery, you get the first message pinned. Elmo's on fire. Thanks for popping in. I hope you see all the new changes. I heard y'all. I heard y'all. I heard the hydrate, currency, all the good stuff. So that is all active right now. We got cheese change, the new currency for King of the Rats. We've got some rewards. We've got a reminder to hydrate. I've got ads not auto-rolling when you join the stream. I've got ads rolling 3 minutes every 60 minutes. It's the best I can do. I do have an option to snooze that in case we're in a really high intense situation. So every hour we can all take a slight break together. Isn't that exciting? We got exciting stuff. Yeah, I haven't decided. I may do a poll later. We get more people in here. I may do a poll. Some people know, some people don't. For those that don't, I'm actually artist and a music producer, and so I've debated on adding a cool option that would, like, maybe for like a lot of tokens or a lot of cheese change, I would create a song live with everyone live on stream, like write the lyrics, make the instrumental. We, whether we sampled it or crafted from scratch or whatever, maybe an instrument of their choice or something, do something cool like that. And I have a in-home studio that I have set up, so I had to figure out a little bit of audio with that to where I've got audio coming in from my mic, but also like not overwhelming the stream mic. I have two different mics. This isn't my studio mic. This is just a stream mic. So I got to figure out some audio stuff on how I'd get audio to come through to y'all from that mic, where I could like disable this mic in a way. So I got a little homework to do on that, but I've thought about setting up something like that and making it fun. I do have a distributor, a music distributor, so I could publish that song to Spotify or all platforms as well. So it'd be, kind of a cool little, maybe I add like a, some type of, ID notifier of who, redeemed the tokens for it or something. Just ideas, So, yep, I think outside I did add some more panels. So I added a PC build panel. I added a little bit more of an about me panel. It's not high. I just play RuneScape. Trying to give a little bit more of other stuff we might stream or do or talk about. We added our Hydrat with this bowl of Tears of Guthix to help us remind us to hydrate, and I added our cheesy change rat. And yeah, that's all I got. So we'll tally out after this kill. We are going to do some Calphite Queen though, because I want that echo because I need that Drygore blowpipe or whatever it is, because that thing's crazy. I don't know if anybody else has seen that, but that's pretty good stuff. Oh, look at this combo. Man, it's like playing Street Fighter. I'm not even going to go for the rocks. We'll just finish this now. Pendant of 80s. Dude, we've got like 100 of these things, bro. This thing needs to stop. I keep using them for tears. There's nothing else to do with them. We did get a double death rune drop, though. That actually, I mean, that's pretty decent. Let's actually teleport. So this is my new teleport, by the way, for refilling my prayer, because I haven't built my house yet. Or, I mean, I've got my construction at 65. I've got stuff in my house, but I've not built my pools yet of, you know, the juice. So we'll just go in here real quick, and there's a bank literally right there. I'd say without doing construction, this is probably your best option to like reload after a kill if you've got the Map of Alacrity. We're gonna dismiss this mysterious old man. Oh, I brought Spirit Flakes with us. That's funny. We can try to do some Calphite Queen. I need a couple ropes. I don't even remember what our Slayer task is. Let's task. Bloodvelds. We've killed 28 out of 200. Yeah. It's good Slayer XP. Just painful in every other way. Oh, thank you. I thought it was pretty cool. Just a little rat, you know. Old Man Reaper, King of the Rats. Got to have a rat somewhere in there. It just makes sense. So I was like, I want him to be something unique, but something fun at the same time. Oh, let's go into this dark tunnel first before I forget. Let's go back to Varlamore. Let's go to Rallow's Rise. Let's go investigate this dark tunnel. Yeah, I tried to recreate it and, you know, just make it a little fun. I was debating in between cheese chunks and cheese change. I don't know what I have to go into to enter the wolf den, so I don't know. There's got to be some quest or something involved here. So I guess we'll go fight the Calphite Queen. I haven't fought the Calphite Queen since we had a task for Calphite Queen. So we will see how this goes. I don't know why I keep going to Karamja. And we have Tears of Guthix Rat. So we rats love Tears of Guthix or Guthix, however you prefer to pronounce it. So this crevice, unfortunately, we have to have elite diaries done for, which, let's be honest, between the two of us, I'm not doing. So we have to run around. Just between the two of us, we both know that I am not doing that. Intentionally. At least at this point in time. No adventures, cool. Jesus. This isn't going very well. Or I underestimate how much food I needed for this. I do not want to be on this side. Oh my god. Ooh. I tried to click out. I went for it. That was a little greedy. We need more food. More food. We also had pretty bad timing on stepping under to eat. Oh, he just spit this thing out. Okay, we're going back to... Do I run up the mountain? There was a dark tunnel, not the Wolf's Den, but I wanted to say there's another one here. We're going to teleport back to the Calphite Queen in a minute. We're going to go another round. We're getting all of our ropes from, what's the, not Wintertot. Timperos. We're going to Timperos. Go to Timperos if you need ropes. Just fill up a backpack, leave the minigame early, and voila, you have 25 ropes for free. There is a cave I walked by, and I don't remember where it is now. But I walked by a cave and it said, this is, like, are you sure you want to enter? Something like that. I guess we can look it up later. For now, we'll go back to our little bank spot. Grab a couple more ropes. Grab a shit ton of food this time. It's funny, but those couple inventory pieces of food that we didn't take were probably the deciding factor there. We're also not going to talk about the fact we're still wearing adamant plate legs. We're not discussing that. It's off the table. Off the table. We don't need that. And we don't need that. We do need ropes, though. I think ropes only last 20 minutes or something, so... I have to go back to Timperos and get more ropes soon. I know if you have the diaries done, you don't have to forget the ropes. The ropes are always stay there. Whatever, hard diary, I don't care. I don't want to do that during leagues. Nobody wants to do that. I shouldn't say nobody. Old Man Reaper doesn't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do this shit on my main. Like, you know, I had desert achievements, diaries, basically up to elite, done, like completed. I just never did it. Just never did it. For a long time. Finally, the other day, I was like, you know what? Let's just go get that done with. And we did all of them except the Calphite Queen task. Or we need to talk to our Calphite Queen head in our player-owned house. So now I'm killing the Calphite Queen on my main to get the head. So that way I can, you know, go do that. Doesn't even make sense. Dude, he's just fucking hitting on me, bro. Can't even walk up to this guy. We shouldn't have ate there. We should have waited for the attack, but with my luck right now, I'd be hit for 35 and just die. Here. Losing DPS every time I do that. Our goal is to walk under and eat. Because she won't attack us if we're standing under her. Then we step out and hit her again. We get a hit points level. Because why not? We eat twice. Well, hypothetically speaking, make this comfortable, chilling. All right. Wine's a Zamorak cool, but you know that nice little Varlamore, not Varlamore, nice little Echo thing would have been cool too, you know. Behind Hunter's Guild. Oh, the hole that I found? The little tunnel? Oh, like right there or something? I wonder if I have to have a certain hunter level. I did butterflies to 73. We'll do butterflies again at 75. I'll go back and do... or I'll finish my Red Shins task, actually. I have a Red Shins Hunter Rumor to finish. That'll get us to 75 at least. And then, excuse me, we can go do barehanded butterflies. Oh, yeah, no, the cave for points, 100%. Let's go check it out now. I'm just roaming around, you know, doing whatever. Couple tasks here, couple tasks there. This is why Corey gets anxiety watching my stream. Probably just be faster to teleport main and then Quetzal to Hunter's Guild and then run around the back. Corey's very task-oriented, so this stresses her out. Because we're like, yeah, we'll do a task over here, and then we'll just randomly, you know what? Let's go do this. Oh, what's that? What's that? Squirrel? We're going to go over here and do that? Ooh, yeah. Level 3 attention span. It's in the panel. It's in the panel. Level 3 attention span. We've got just enough to focus on the task at hand. Ah, thank you. Like some elite hunting area. Is that a hunting beer? That's what it looks like. Okay. Thank you, Diz. Appreciate that. I'm going to be honest, I would have been very confused until I looked that up. Or I would have been running around again, as we do, and been like, oh, what's that? We did get a super restore. Now, technically, we have Chambers like capabilities, but I don't know, pros and cons. We can make potions in the game, or in the raid, but so I don't know how much we actually need, those potions other than other bosses we might do. Just kind of all up in the air, How's your leagues been going? What have you been up to in leagues? I know you and McLovin are all over the achievements channel. Just hit adamant rank. Whoa. I think I'm steel. I'm steel. Yeah. That's crazy. You're on my triple time. I'm just really happy. I have the points for, if I could get the points for the Soul Reaper axe and the what do you call them? The wraiths, whatever, the ghosts you summon, thralls. The Imp Thrall book I think is super fun. That's really cool. So if I can get 18,000 points for those two, I'd be pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be pretty happy. Like, those are definitely the two things out of all these rewards that I want just personally on the account. That's like no extras. Extras will probably be to sell, if any, because that Soul Reaper axe is probably gonna be like a lot of money. Soul Reaper axe is a super rare weapon. Definitely OP as well. Jesus, we're gonna go point. All right, we're just max hitting already. 25 into a 30. Okay, don't appreciate that. Yeah, you deserve that getting comboed out like that. You deserve that. Dude, a 31? Like, come on. We're just max hits all over the board. We want to be on the side opposite from the giant bug that's going to stab us in the back. Pick it up real quick. A 31 again, dude. Just give this man a 20-sided dice, bro, with 20s on every side. Like, it's just... This guy's just trucking right now. Doesn't even care. A 25? He just max hitting for fun at this point. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna greed it. It pays off. This time. I just really want to get that Drygor blowpipe. What are you going to do with your rewards? Are you going to put them on your account or sell them in GE? If they're tradable. I think most of the time the ornament kits are tradable. We'll use dumb food to heal us up again. How's it that? Two more ropes. We're gonna have to go to Tempras after this, probably. We're running out of ropes. I think there's a timer on them, but we're not doing it fast enough. We'll just say that. Now that one's ready. Maybe we can save a rope there. Oh, you're gonna use them? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a dumb question. That's a dumb question. I retract my question. I retract my question. Yeah, if you're on your iron, you can't really sell them in the GE, huh? So we're trying Calfight Queen again. Hey, McLevin. Thanks for popping in. Check out all the new content when you get a second. We got an official currency. We've got all sorts of good stuff. We got a hydrate option. We've got some other rewards. We've got ads are not happening when you join the stream anymore. We've got a bunch of good stuff in here. We got new panels. It's all thanks to y'all's feedback. Y'all's feedback's been so productive as I learn how to do some of this stuff. The part of it's a learning curve. You guys gotta remember, I'm old. I'm like 6'7", bro. It's old news now. We're not doing this very well, but this is getting sloppy. We're just standing out in the wilderness, eating, getting stabbed in the head. Combo, combo, combo. Whoop his ass. Echo? No. 2 super annual. 100 grapes actually is not too bad. We can use that for cooking and for, I mean, it's not the Echo, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the grapes were the best drop there. But for cooking, right now we've been buying wines from food shops. And I think I've got one more Calphite Queen run, then we have to go get more ropes from Timberos. So we might have to go do a couple runs Timberos. But now we can make jugs of water, add the grapes to the water, right, put them in the bank, right, and then we have 100 wines we can use for prayer. Makes sense to me. Perfect sense. That's what we're talking about. I don't know if we could use grapes for anything else, but, you know. If not, whatever, you know. We have 3 ropes left, just enough to get there, just enough to get there. Oh, McLovin's redeemed Hydrate 150. He's used Hydrat. Everyone, it's time to take a drink. The tears of Guthix. A rat's favorite drink. Using that cheese change. Look, he tried. He tried to go through that crevice. He's like, I got the agility. I could do it. I could do it. Same thing I did, man. Same thing I did. Same mistake. You know? We made it in time to save the first rope, not the second. Dude hits me on the way. I love it every time, man. That one time, dude, I got hit like by 10 for everything around me. Dude, a 30? Like, come on. My guy's, again, rolling the 20-sided dice. This guy's a corrupt dungeon masters in D&D, for real. My man just swinging for fun. Alright, we're full HP right now. We can maybe step out, take a few swings. We're just gonna noodle on everything, I guess. Alright. That's enough noodling, man. We're just gonna greet it. If we die, we die. This is getting risk. Chain body, 2 prayer potions. What a trade. What a trade. No echo. No echo. We even got the KC. That's how good of a trade that was. Where else are you going to see that kind of pay-per-view action? Now we got to go to Temper House and get more ropes. Sheesh Louish. That was in a private instance, too. Like, mental note to self, we probably should have, like, if there was nobody there, because there was nobody there originally when we did a normal, we probably should have done normal, so we could have gone back and at least gotten our loot if we traded and died. Luckily, it wasn't the echo there. Mental note to self. That would have been real sad. That'd have been pay-per-view sadness. Were these hang on. Were these options always here? I'm notorious for right-clicking. Those weren't always there, were they? Like, you can... Was this always here? I've never... I feel like I would have right-clicked... Like, I'd do temp mass on the main. I would have seen this. Solo start? What? What? There's no way. I 100% would have seen that before. Wow. My mind's blown. I never knew that. I always stood on the boat and waited for the timer. You know, this is old man we're talking about. I mean, but normally, you know, things like that catch my attention naturally because I normally right-click on a lot of stuff. So the fact that, you know, that didn't exist was... I'm now questioning a lot. I have a lot of KC. A lot of KC on my main at Temper House. And I can't imagine that for as many times as I've done Temper House, I've never right-clicked on the ladder. Granted, I do play with Entity Hider, so maybe, like, I never needed to right-click or felt like I needed to right-click. But still, that's questionable. That's questionable. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this. I feel like I would have 100% noticed this. Like the Mandela effect. Maybe I'm in a different timeline now. And in this timeline, that option has always been there. Because there's no way we wouldn't have noticed it before. We're in a different timeline now. What timeline is this? Is Dragon Chain Body still the coolest armor you can wear? Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. I literally looked over there and was like, yeah, that's a spawn. And the waves come now, so we can't fish this. Yep. What timeline are we in? That's the question of the day. What timeline are we in? Are Oreo O's still a cereal? Is Vanilla Coke still sold in cans? Does Subway still have $5 footlongs? Is a quarter pounder still a Royale with cheese? It's the only thing that makes sense. We've got to be in a different timeline. I can't believe it's the first time I've ever seen that. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Let's go check our rewards. More soak pages. A lot of soak pages. Caskets. Lots of caskets. Lots of soak pages. The manta rays are actually dope. The jades and opals are dope. I don't know when I'm going to use those. The manta rays are 100% worth. The sharks are 100% worth. Well, technically not. I mean, we can fish them with spirit flakes whenever. Sea turtles are probably pretty good. I've never actually used sea turtles as food, so I normally don't catch sea turtles in game. Oh, hang on. We have to use this cool new option that is only available in this timeline called Solo Start. Get ready. Get ready. Wow. What content? Where else can you film interdimensional timelines of doing Temperos? Nowhere else. Where else can you see me and Calphite Queen trading and us still getting the KC in the drop? Nowhere. Nowhere. Only here. Only here. At Old School RuneScape. I also don't know if there's like a way to add audio to like requests and things that people claim rewards. If I can see that, like if I can here have a sound alert trigger, I need to look into that. That's my next thing to look into. A unique sound alert that's not like the others. I need it to be unique enough that I know someone redeemed something. Instead, I try to look at chat, but sometimes the tunnel vision happens, you know? You get locked in. And 5 minutes go by, and we still haven't hydrated. Free construction XP up here, by the way, for anybody who didn't know. 4,300 for repairing Damast and Tipperos. And this fishing XP, wild. Wild. Over 100k a game, by the way. Oh, the water pump's blocked. I guess we just run through the fire. That's what we do. Of course we lose the rope. We have to get more rope before we leave. Okay. What was our KC here? I didn't even look. We did a bunch of rewards, got caskets. Our kill count is 8. We get a reward at 10. And at 25. Wintertod gives you one at 10, 25, and 50. And it also gives you a reward if you equip the Pyromancer garb. Okay, that's just rude. I mean, I think we just let the water take us and clean off all the fires, right? So we're not going to make it up there in 2%, right? We just wait to fish and put out all the fires, knowing that this is about to happen, right? So we fill our buckets up. This happens, right? Strategy, we lost 1 bucket. All waves are clean. Now we fish. We need like 14 fish. And then this is targeted. These are targeted. That should be enough. Let's go. And then we got to grab ropes real quick like. Super quick, just like that. Tie all the ropes, all of them, together. Yes, it's crazy. We're at 84 fishing, 86 cooking. Okay. That's why we're here. We're here for the ropes. How many points? How many cheese change? How much cheese change have you earned so far, and how fast are you accumulating said cheese change? Do you feel it's a healthy amount compared to the rewards you can claim? That's my question of the day. Do you feel like it's the cheese change you're earning is a healthy amount compared to the rewards that you can redeem it for? I don't know how many points you get for watching. It's our third tome of water. Throw that shit back in the fucking ocean. Dude, these soaked pages are killing me. Like, stop. 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 Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Okay, we'll crack this open. 12 uncut diamonds. That's actually pretty solid. All right, let's go grab free ropes. And then we'll leave immediately. So if you're an Iron Man, this is 100% what you do for ropes. If you can get to 35 fishing before you need stockpile ropes, you should only have to do this one time on an Iron Man account, maybe two, depending on what you're doing. There's no option to quick grab. See, we right-clicked and double-checked. In this timeline, there is no option to multi-grab ropes. So this is what you do. You run down here, or actually forfeit right there. Boom. Talk to him, say, I quit. We can't do it. And you go to your bank, and you go, whoop, I need all those ropes deposited. And we're going to go back and do it one more time, and that should give us about 75 ropes. Ish. Same with buckets. You could technically do this with buckets. I don't think you would need hammers or harpoons in this quantity. Buckets, like if you're doing buckets of milk, buckets of sand, buckets of compost, and you need buckets outside of monster drops, you can get them here. You gather a whole inventory, forfeit, go to the bank chest. Boom, boom, done, done. How many we got? 67 now. 6, 7. 6, 7. That's how many we got. Now we can go fight the Calphite Queen some more. The store doesn't give us any money for those planks. I have no idea what to do with them. We have battle staves to make water staves. Not entirely sure. The turtles and mantas we can keep. The rest of the stuff we're 100% getting rid of. I'll leave all but one. This will be like the quest thing. Like if something requires us to have one. I do need that for a task. I don't know why it's in there, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. All right, let's go to Savitas. We will sell all this at the general store, then go to the bank right next door, gear up, get ready for Calphite Queen, go for another Echo. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are about to start a poll. Where is das poll? Command. That's right. That's right. We're command lining. There we go. We just started a poll. Let me know your thoughts if you feel that the cheese change you're earning is fair compared to the rewards and stuff you're getting. I have no idea how much you're earning per minute watching. I'm sure that there's probably a way I could customize that. But let me know your thoughts. I've thought about adding some other options, but have not at this time. Figured we'd start here, see what happens. Hey, that's not 50 jugs. There's our wines for later. We have all the soaked pages. We have 8,820 charges. Probably unnecessary. Probably. What was our other item? We had fifth item. What was the other item? It wasn't a rune pick. What? We had a Runesumi. Hasta. I have no idea. What is happening, chat? Oh, there it is. Sulfur Blades. I was be like, what is happening? Ooh. That sounds like my luck there on my main. I have that luck there on my main. pretty brutal. I'm just going to put the ropes in here because I'm tired of looking for them. And then we're going to put a shark away for our anti-poison, which we'll need. Now we can teleport. Now let's get back to the good stuff. We got enough ropes for about 30-something KC if we do one at a time. We're hoping for the Echo drop so we can fight Echo version. I have no idea what that entails. We will have to probably learn that as we fight it. I have no idea what that means, like, as far as mechanically. We figured out a Moxliatl. After about 2 fights, we realized that the tiles were forming within 1 tile away. And then it turned into a game of getting down the 2-tick timing, 2-tick sidestep, essentially. So after that, life was good. And we were able to sneak out a kill. And on our first KC of Echo Moxliatl, we were rewarded for our punishment at Perilous Moons, where we've gotten like nothing. We were rewarded with the fruits of our labor, these hammers, these demon hammers. And now we have to debate going back to Perilous Moons. At this rate, we're just going to be doing Yama and Adamant. We need to get on this side of the bug. He just hit us for like an 11 in the back, and we got hit for a 28 in the front. Did not feel great. We blocked that. Oh, well, we blocked the one before that. We didn't block these. This is not going well, and it sidestepped our... We tried to walk under it. Luckily, it used a mage attack. That's great. That's great. You know what? Let's turn our defense up 15%. Just why not? He hits a 30 anyway, dude. This guy just rolls 20s all day. Nat 20. All day, nat 20. All day, nat 20. A 29. This guy, like, I don't think he could not max it if he wanted to. Just build different. A 28, dude. That's a good hit. There we go. Ranging Potion, Rune Chain Body. Tragic. Is there any tasks for Calphite Queen? "50 times, 150 times, combat achievements. Defeat a Calphite with the Karis Partisan. Defeat a Calphite Guardian." I guess if we did Beneath the Sands, we could get that, or whatever. Yeah, and then that's part of the quest. And then we just have that in our backpack, or we'd use that. I don't know, I think the hammers are even better still, because they have buff stats. But we could use that as a backpack item. I don't know. I don't know. We're dying standing here in the desert, so we'll move on to our altar to restore prayer, grab some food, run back. We're at 10 KC, the Echo drop at Calphite Queen. The Drygore Blowpipe is a 1 in 20 drop rate. The Echo Orb. I believe is a 1 in 30. Yeah, it's a 1 in 30. So we're definitely not getting spooned the Echo at this point in time. So, you know, now that we know that, right? We're just going to keep sending it until we get it. Once we get the blowpipe, then that opens up the fight caves. Because then we can go kill Huecoatl, get Huecoatl hide, right? I just wasted 3 anglers. We should have used dumb food. That opens up the door to the Huecoatl fight. Huecoatl hide, I should say. Huecoatl hide, that's what we want. And then when we get the Huecoatl hide, we can take the Huecoatl hide and the blowpipe and go to fight caves and actually have a really good time. I don't want to drag through a 4-hour fight caves with a water staff. That's not old man's. That's not how we play the game. We might have our moments, but we're not completely insane. So we're looking for the smoothest, easiest, preppiest fight caves we could ask for. And right now that's getting prayer potions and Ceradomin brews and super restores from Calfight Queen as we try to get the Echo Orb to get the blowpipe, so then we can go over there, have some fun at Huey, get some hide, chill out, maybe get the Dragon Hunter wand. Whoa, that'd be cool. Since we're not really maging anywhere, that'd be probably one of our best mage items, especially with the Tome of Water. That'd be pretty great. And then, yeah, really just hanging out, right? Go through fight caves, super chill fight caves. Fight caves number 1, and then probably after super chill fight caves, that would open up the door for us to start doing TOAs, which would be cool. I'm not appreciating this Ring Around the Rosie game this guy's playing. We got to get that locked in there. Oh, I did not mean to attack. We need to eat right now. There we go. A 30. My guy is just... all he does is max hit. 29. This guy literally has a 20-sided dice with 20s on every side. I swear. It's wild. It's actually wild watching this just constant 30s. It doesn't matter if I've got prayer. It doesn't matter if defense are up. He just goes in for the kill. Look, 29, 29. Max heal right now. A 28. Oh, he just dodged her. We're getting really lucky. He's maging a lot. There it is. Got lucky at the end to use 3 mage attacks. 100 buckets of sand. What? What? That's relevant for something, right? There's got to be a quest that uses 25 buckets of sand or something. Do you have your Ring of Wealth on? um, all right, I'm feeling it. This is it. This is the one. This is the drop. I'm feeling it. I feel it. It's in the air tonight. Oolong. We're about to get another agility level too. These boots are so. I wish these boots were in the main game. I wish they were super reward from agility courses or something. Like, they didn't make agility courses like all over the map. I understand that was like a quality of life improvement, but dude, 3K XP for a 5-minute lap. The math ain't mathin'. It's brutal. It's brutal. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's brutal. Of course, the farthest way away, starting on, at least it maged after the range attack. That was fair, and missed the melee. Max hit again. Dude, just murder. Murder. Another max hit 30. We got a couple good shots in. We got a couple good shots in. We're able to eat. Another 31. It's, dude, this guy, the craziest. I don't even understand. Oh, 28. Weird. This is absolutely brutal right now. We might actually be in trouble. We're gonna turn on the defense. A max hit, 97 strength. That's a lava battle staff. That's actually hot. That's hot. That's hot, 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 hot. That is a drop. That's a drop. Huge. We don't even want the Dragon Hunter wand anymore. Keep that shit. This, so good. So good. That's going to be our staff probably till we get Shadow. 100%. I think we have enough time to make it back there if we're fast enough. without an anti-poison. McLovin, when are you getting you're getting that Warhammer soon? I feel it. I feel it. Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Ooh. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. We've got ads starting in about 10 minutes. I'm debating on if we just keep rolling. Roll through this next ads, and then I'll try to cut the stream before the third ads roll. So, make it a few more minutes. Let's get this echo. Let's clean up these kills. Let's get the goop. Let's get the goop. Starting off with 3 mage attacks. I love that. Just keep maging. Never stop, please. That's a 29, sir. That's not what I said to do. Two mage attacks. Love it. Love it. Give me third. Nope. He doesn't care about that. He's being kind, though, definitely. That last one was pretty brutal. Did not enjoy that. What's he poisoned? Oh, we hit him with the staff. He's able to be poisoned? What? You'd think of all monsters in the game, the Calcite Queen would be the one immune from poison. Oh, that sucks. Okay. What the hell? We got another Calcite head. Ugh. We actually probably could have ran another with that food. I don't know if our prayer would have made it, but maybe. I don't know. We're 97 strength. Once we have our strength maxed, we can change probably to defense. I think defense, personally, is just more universally relevant, even if it's not probably the proper DPS route. Oh, we got 1 sip of anti-poison. Alright, we got enough time for probably 1 more kill. I forget these don't auto-break. Man, we're so spoiled on our mains, right? What's funny is on that Slayer lock challenge on my Iron Man I'm doing, I can't even start the barbarian training to learn to auto crash the potions because it unlocks water fiends. With the in a certain area. Oh, that's the challenge, is to kill one of those. Not enjoying these hits. Confirmed. So crazy, dude. That was a quick sidestep. Oh, come on, not 2 noodles in a row. Don't do me like that. Dude. Dude! Oh yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. 100 potato cactus is a huge one. How do we get... I don't even know what other drops are on the table here, but... I ain't gonna say I'm getting spoiled. I'm not gonna say we got spoiled at a Moxley Idol, but... Look, man. When this thing drops the orb, it's gotta be a... Gotta be a 1KC, you know. Yeah, you know. We're making it work. We have a Calfine Queen heading out, and a Sarah Brew. That's another Sarah Brew we can throw on the bank. We just have to get the Toad Flaxes. We have anti-poison for another minute, so we can try to sneak down there. Let's eat these monkfish. Overheal. $57 seconds. I think we can get past all the workers then. It just has to be normal mode in case we die, like we did earlier. We traded, and the echo does drop. We need to be able to run back and pick it up. If it's in a private instance, we can't do that. That 11's the nicest hit. It's been with us this entire time. Or that 5. That 5 was great. The magic spells were nice, but we've unfortunately noodled every counterattack. Monkfish? Say what? $25 Grammy Rainers is alright, but we really need the potions that the butler's not going to give us, like snaps and toad flaxes. That's actually the money. Yeah, Zero Talismans. This map has become like a huge teleport, just in general. Most bosses or content is an agility shortcut. Tombs is by an agility shortcut. Chambers is close to an agility shortcut, semi-close. Calfight Queens, right again, there's 2 spawns. Crevice or the Jumping Stone. Yama, Huey. There's quite a bit of content by agility shortcuts. I know we're not at the Fremennik, or we've not unlocked Fremennik this time, but you also think like, agility shortcuts, DAGs. So All right, we're going back again. I know a lot of today's stream has been fishing and Calphite Queen. But we need to get a roll on this orb, man. This orb. We need this echo. If we get this echo, it unlocks Fight Caves. It unlocks Toa. We can now do Akka. We can now do... I mean, we can technically solo melee Akka now they've nerfed his ass. But the Blowpipe, now you're talking about core. You're talking... Because P2 Warden is going to be the pain. Because if you're using a regular staff with some Death Rune spells, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. You could technically use a Fire Battle Staff and hand cast. That doesn't sound fun either. It's definitely not old man content. We're trying to find the easiest way. Water Tome with Ancients and an Ancient Staff. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I don't even know if it would use runes on the Ancient Spellbook, but if it would, even better. Okay, here come the fucking hits. I was wondering where they were. $31. Another 31. I'm not gonna lie, it's so many consistent 30s and 31s, I wouldn't even chance it. Red D-High Body, what the fuck are we doing here? What? 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 What is this? What is this? What is this malarkey? Red D Body is 1 in 31. We've got that. Rune Chain Body, 1 in 31. We've got it twice. Lava Battle Staff, 1 in 63. We've got it once. Rune Knife P++, 1 in 31. We've got it once. Battle Staff 10 Noted is 1 in 25. We've got it once. We've got 100 Buckets of Sand, 1 in 31. We've got 60 Magic Logs, 1 in 31. We got the Runite Bars, 1 in 25. We've got the Grapes, 1 in 25. Weapon Poison ++, 5 Noted, 1 in 25. We literally have pulled every 1 in 30 drop on the table except for Echo Orb. Literally. Wild. Wild what we are witnessing right now. This is dancing around our drop. Literally. Disgusting. Calphite Queen Head, we got that. 1 in 128. Ensouled Calphite Head, we've gotten twice. 1 in 20. Disgusting. Disgusting. Utterly atrocious. Want nothing to do with it. 1 in 30, 1 in 30, 1 in 30, 1 in 30. Brutal. All right, let's make this our final KC of the night. Let's get after it. Let's get in there. We've almost done, I think 15 KC tonight. On top of fishing, like 250 anglers. Let's call this the last one of the night. Let's last one of the night. We can decide what we want to do maybe after that. I'm thinking probably we're approaching the 2.5 hour mark. We'll see. I want to keep pushing for this orb. It's really up to everyone if you would like to witness that. You see him almost sneak a hit in there? Crash. Here come. Oh, mage attack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't appreciate the back-to-back range attacks. Oh, 21. Maybe we can get lucky with the combo hit here. No? Okay. 22. Alright, now we can eat. Chillin', chillin', chillin'. Once it gets in the air, we can walk under it. Big hit coming out the gate. Combo hit going wild, going wild. Huge. Rune Chain Body, another 1 in 30 drop. Oh, she caught us killing one of the younglings. She caught us Anakinning. Alright, we'll see if we can get a second KC here. If it hits 25s like that, though, we might be bailing. Can't do that. Can't do that. I don't know, this is gonna be tight. I'll even drink a sip of the brew, we'll go all in. Combo hit. We need another big combo hit. We have to play it for prayer. We got it. We got it back to backer. Let's go. Ooh, buddy. 100 more grapes. Another, what do we get there? Super restore. We can put that in the bank. Take that check to the bank and cash it. Our prayer ended exactly as that fight ended. So 100 more grapes for more wines. Another Rune Chain body. 1 in 31 drop. Grapes, what do we read there? That's the... Grapes is a 1 in 25 drop. So we're just rolling everything, dude. Everything but. Everything but what we need. We're going to bank the big potion. I think we go back for one more. We, you know, feeling the sauce. Feeling the sauce. We can't eat that. We need that. Let's eat those. All right. We'll make this the last trip. We'll go for the blowpipe. If we get the Echo Orb, we'll do a blowpipe run. If we don't get the Echo Orb, we're going to call it. We'll do that. So, we'll let fate decide. All right, we're letting fate decide. Mage start, love that. Don't love a 28 following. Big hit on our part, and it hit a 31, so I guess we traded pretty heavy hits there. All right, we're phased it. Hoping for a big combo hit. Not good. Eating. Okay. No luck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pray. We'll kill this unicorn. We need all the unicorn horns we can get for more anti-poison potions. We'll pray at the altar, bank all of our stuff. We're going to head up to Anglers and just kind of hang out there for a little bit, catch some more fish, resupply up. Also try to just make a ton of potions so we're good for a majority of the rest of the game. So we'll grab our knapsack and our spirit flakes. And the fishing barrel, unfortunately, does not stack. As tragic as that is. I think it's easier to just run north. Alright, we're 11 KC away from potentially being on rate for orb if we don't see it before. Once we get Echo, plans Drygore, Blowpipe. Crazy weapon. Then fight caves into the quest needed to do Toa, into Toa in hopes of getting a Fang. And Masori and Shadow. Light Bear would be pretty sweet too, especially with these hammers. And some of the special attack, probably, demonic packs, right? Specs probably pretty broke there. And then some chambers or something, have some fun while we're here, right? So as far as today, that's what I've got. I appreciate you joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the new content. I hope you enjoyed the new panels. I hope you enjoyed the new currency, the rewards you can claim. This is a fairly newer stream, so we're just learning all this and progressing. Just trying to make it as best of an experience as a viewer as possible. We turned pre-roll ads off when you join the stream. We've got it rotating through 3 minutes of ads every hour, so we can all get up and get a drink of water, anything like that. If you have any suggestions, absolutely feel free to throw them in the chat. I'm really just looking for feedback at this point in time. Again, this is our first stream really using all this new content, new panels, new currency, rewards, all this stuff. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We did a bunch of fishing, prepared for some boss fighting, did a lot of Cal Fight Queen KC, did about 15. Today on stream, we're doing one at a time. We were able to do 2 back-to-back, but we are still wearing fairly, I'm going to say, basic-ish gear. We have a Blood Moon chest plate and a Blue Moon helm, and that's about it. We got adamant plate legs, so we're not cruising yet. But in the meantime, I'll try to do some of the boring stuff, get it out of the way. I'm trying to make sure that when I'm streaming, I'm giving you some kind of actionable, interesting stuff to watch, not us farm forever. So I'm trying to get those 99s out the way off stream. In the meantime, I make sure I'm always streaming when I choose a new region, choose a new relic, explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I'm not metagaming. I'm not looking up anything. I'm strictly doing this off what I want to build or how I want to build my character. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Pop in, claim your cheese change, get some questions, get some rewards. Claim some of that stuff. Start rolling. Give me some good ideas for future rewards. So, I again appreciate it. We got to go put our shoes on because, as you can see, we're not cooking any of these anglers, and that is the whole point of these shoes. So we're gonna go get these shoes on first. Yeah, we don't even want those. We want these shoes. There we go. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. Have a good week. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Maybe a little bit on Sunday. We'll see. But for sure on Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Time. Be there. Claim your cheese change. Let's get the show on the road. The stream starts now.